with us from TIAA Bank Field in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida. Now these two teams, remember, this season will be largely impacted by what happens here in the Gator Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Memphis Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Justin Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Memphis Tigers offense as they take control of the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught on the RPO. He's stopped.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
2nd and long here. To throw, it's Rivers. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
Hey, man, those big boys up front, man, they're the foundation of this unit, right? Like, they control everything. You have a great quarterback back there, and that's awesome. And we're going to talk about him throughout the game. But the guys up front, man, and the ability to be physical and keep him clean and keep him protected where he can do his work is the reason why this team is successful, Jesse. I bet you wish you had a line like that.
No question about it. And this defense, they've got their work cut out for them because they know they somehow, some way have got to be able to get home to the quarterback and try and affect him, but that is easier said than done against this offensive line. They play as a cohesive unit. You don't see a lot of mental assignment errors. You don't see a lot of busts up front. They're able to keep this quarterback standing up. If they can do that today, it's going to be a long one for this defense.
3rd and long right here. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Running inside, it's Wilson. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that, to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more
Gets away from one. He's got space. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Texas! He shed tackles right and left and housed it. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. Hits inside. It's Bradford. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Could not make his way to the corner.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run it to the right. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. The give. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Rivers. Throws to the back. Gets rid of it.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Play action, here's Manning. Right down the middle. Left side is Townsend. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And if I'm the running back, I'm ready. Listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They're going to do a better job.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this defense has picked it up, playing with so much better emotion. Another sack. Great job. This team, they're on a run. Everything going in their direction. They got to get off the field on this possession.
Fields the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that.
Snags it, and there's running room. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Drives inside. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Stepping to the right. Unleashes it. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's changing the play. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Right side, it's Hudson. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. And he's got it inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting. Caught! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown, Memphis! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It would have been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously, still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Motion from the wideout. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. That one's not even close.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Fires on the move. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Got an alley. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Memphis now operating in the red zone. From the gun, it's Bradford. Knocked down immediately.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
3rd and 6 yards to go. On the ground, it's Bradford. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Texas offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll go to the counter play. Spins away from the defender. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. To throw, Manning. Finds his man. It's Townsend. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Manning. Look out. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Back to throw, it's Rivers. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be... Oh, he's not punting, he's going to throw. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is caught. And the fake works. They get the first.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap it to the up back, completing the pass.
The sure hands, it's Hudson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Long way to go on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Working the ground game. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Hudson. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Snapped on fourth down. Turns it upfield. He goes out of bounds. He's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The run inside. It's Wilson. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Throwing Manning. Tight end finds a soft spot. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Taken down right away. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. One possession game, getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. To the air. It's Rivers. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he gets rid of it.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Manning with a play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Sells to fake. Got his man on the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Arch Madness. Right side, it's Townsend. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Moves the pocket. It's Rivers. Rushes on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the 1st down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field, give yourself a shot to win.
Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50, at the 30, and he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under pressure, turns it upfield.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. Cuffed to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Memphis! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Arch is going to throw for it. And down he goes back at the 3. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. To the air, it's Manning. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you could